Hi, I'm Nate with Superfast CPA, and the video is going to start in just a minute. But before that, if you haven't already grabbed my free CPA exam cheat sheet, make sure to go to superfastcpa.com/cheat sheet, or just click the link below in the video to go and grab that free cheat sheet. In this cheat sheet, you are going to learn how to avoid the biggest mistakes that I see people make all the time when studying for the CPA exams, as well as get several study shortcuts that will literally save you months of your time. So go and grab that real quick and then come back and we'll start the video. Okay, so in 2017 there will be several major changes to the CPA exam. So the AICPA has released an exposure draft titled Maintaining the Relevance of the Uniform CPA Examination, with the purpose of tailoring the CPA exam to the market demands of a higher order skill set that CPA candidates need to demonstrate. So after reading through the exposure draft and seeing the upcoming changes, it's safe to say that the CPA exam will likely get even harder than it is right now. So here's a summary of the main changes. The biggest change that I noticed is that there will be an added element of what they call analysis to the 4 sections. So to compare that, currently the exam assesses 2 things: remembering and understanding, which is the first thing, and then second is application. So remembering and understanding is tested through the MCQs, the multiple choice questions, and application is assessed through the task-based simulations. So in the 2017 exam, there will be a shift to test these higher order skills such as analysis and evaluation. So each of the 4 sections are currently 50% remembering and understanding and 50% application. And the new breakdown looks something like this. So for audit, there will be 30 to 40% remembering and understanding, 30 to 40% application, 15 to 25% analysis, and 5 to 15% evaluation. So based on the exposure draft, it says that the audit section will be the only section to test evaluation. So then BEC will go to 50 to 60% application, 15 to 25% will be remembering and understanding, and 20 to 30% will be analysis. For FAR, the breakdown is 50 to 60% application, 10 to 20% remembering and understanding, and 25 to 35% will be analysis. On Reg, it will be 35 to 45% application, 25 to 35% remembering and understanding, and 25 to 35% analysis. So these changes will take place by having roughly 10 to 15 fewer multiple choice questions per exam, and it will increase the number of simulations by 2 to 3 simulations per exam. So the simulations previously only tested application, but these new simulations will also assess analysis and evaluation. So on the 2017 CPA exam, FAR, Reg, and Audit will contain 8 to 9 task-based simulations where they previously had 7 and Reg had 6. So each of them will now have 8 to 9 simulations. BEC, this is a big change, will now have 4 to 5 task-based simulations in addition to the 3 written communication modules. So BEC most likely will be a lot more difficult. That's basically what that means. The 2017 exam will also introduce a brand new type of simulation called a document review simulation, or DRS. What it does is it presents a realistic document that you might see in practice, as well as source documents, and there will be highlighted words, sentences, or phrases which the candidate will then evaluate and select appropriate edits based on the source documents. Also, the simulations on the 2017 exam will include more background material and require more evaluation by the candidate to determine what information is or is not relevant to the question, which better reflects real-world practice but also increases the difficulty of the simulations. Another big change is that BEC and Reg will go from a 3-hour time limit to a 4-hour time limit. And this is obviously to allow for the increase in simulations and the higher skill levels being assessed. So now each section, all four, will all have a 4-hour time limit, whereas before BEC and Reg were just 3 hours. So due to the increased time limit, it's estimated that the exam cost of BEC and Reg will each increase by $20. Another change is that instead of the current spreadsheet tool that's used during the simulations, which we can all agree doesn't work that well, the new exam will feature actual Microsoft Excel for the simulations, but this edition probably won't happen until 2018. So that is a summary of the main changes to the upcoming 2017 exams. It's good motivation to pass before then, or at the very least just gives you an idea of what's to come.